yeah, we spoke about Solskjaer keeping his job. One of the main like candidates to replace him has already gone to Tottenham. That deal
Yeah,
seemed to happen so quickly. And I thought they were further down in the because I looked at the table thinking they were like right near the relegation zone, but they're actually not. They're not that far off the top
no,
four at all. So they could
no.
like get they could literally get top four, and it's not even that like
Oh,
impossible.
100%. That's the only manager signing. I really liked Conte before he went to Spurs.
Mm.
I think he's so good. A lot of people say that he doesn't stay there long, but I mean, if you look at it, Chelsea, like we said in the last episode, Chelsea managers don't have too long of a reign anyway, no matter who it is.
Mm.
Inter Milan, obviously, he won the league with them, and then got they started selling all their best players, so he didn't really
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
choice. Sort of fell out. So I think if he's given the right tools, I think he can stay at a club for a while. I think how long was he at Juventus? At least 3, 4 years, wasn't he?
3 years, I think was it
Yeah,
4 years? It might have been 4 years. 2012 to actually 3 years, I think.
yeah,
2011 till 2014, I think.
yeah.
So
So I think he's going to be a real problem. I'm annoyed. I thought he would have done well at Man United. Obviously, some Man United fans didn't want him just because of his play style, but I think it's so underappreciated what he done because if you remember, like when he first came to England, he went with the back three with Chelsea, and since then, I think you could pretty much say that every team in the league's tried playing it.
yeah, yeah, he's one who
Like I
started it.
think
Yeah,
that revolution is, I think, so like overlooked. Like how he got everyone. I remember that season in the league when they won the league. The amount of teams playing five at the back, or three at the back,
yeah,
whatever you want
yeah.
to call it, was ridiculous. So I think he'll do good things at Spurs, which I don't say too happily, but yeah, it didn't because he was meant to go. Well, he got offered to go down to summer. I'm sure he rejected it, but
Yeah, yeah. I
now he's
reckon because
there.
if you look, he only signed a contract till the end of next season. So I think he's thinking of this job as like an
Mm,
intermediate job. Because a lot like Pochettino had that as well, where
yeah,
because it seems like all these managers are waiting for the Man United job and it just never comes up. Like if Pochettino was waiting
no,
for for Man United's job for ages, and then he probably thought, oh, I'll just go PSG. I think that's what a lot of managers are thinking now because like there's if you think
yeah,
about if you're a manager, the top jobs you want are like at the moment you don't really want the Barcelona job, Man City and
no,
Liverpool that they aren't available yet. Then you've got maybe
mm,
Chelsea, Man United, Real Madrid, possibly Bayern Munich. There aren't that many, so you've got to like pick wisely,
no,
and you don't want to. Like, just say Conte goes to I don't know if he signs. Just say he goes back to Juventus and signs like a 3 year deal. He may miss like
mm,
the job he wants in between. So it's a bit of a
yeah,
weird one with managers because you got to time it. But I think Conte is clever
yeah,
because he knows with the Tottenham job he can't do any worse than what's already happened. Like, if he gets top
no,
four, it's going to be a
no,
good job. So it's basically the perfect job for him. Even if he gets like
yeah,
fifth, people aren't going to say, "Oh, it's a failure." He can't really fail. Like so,
no,
it's
no. That's a good point.
yeah.
Yeah. I never thought of that, but I think he'll turn him into.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, it was weird with Nuno because like it seems like to be going so bad. They're not doing terribly, but I think it's a lot of just the play style. I think they
Yeah,
haven't
yeah,
scored. They haven't won a game by like 2+ goals or some. There was some crazy stats since like last year, February or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Because they started off
Um,
quite well, didn't they? I
yeah,
think they
yeah. Well,
won.
he got manager of the month in
Yeah,
August.
yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah.
So
That's so funny to think that, and it's only
yeah,
like 10 games in as well. Normally Tottenham don't sack managers that quickly, but
no,
I think they just realised, there's no point. They're basically in the same position as Man United, but the Man United owners, I don't think want to do any work. Like the Man
no.
United owners are basically, when you're in school and you're on a C and you just can't be arsed, you're like, I could put in a lot more effort, but I'm only going to get a B. But that's
But
basically,
you'll
yeah,
yeah you'll pass. So